What if I told you that this pill can increase your performance by 25%? What's that? There's nothing here? You don't need it.
Rise above. Focus on science.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and this is gonna be one of the most fascinating videos I've ever made. I made a lot of videos talking about the supplement industry. I called out their marketing strategies, their supplements that don't work, all of that. But this is gonna be a totally different video. Today we are going to talk about the placebo effect. If you don't know, the placebo effect is when something happens just because you believe that it should happen. For example, when you take a sugar pill, a pill that is empty, and you feel better because you think that the pill helped you. That's the placebo effect. And it can be pretty strong with supplements, and in this video we are going to dive deep into a 2019 meta-analysis that reviewed the whole literature on the placebo effect for exercise performance, and it's amazing. Now, there's a lot of studies on this meta-analysis, but we are going to focus just on 5 because otherwise I would be here all day, but you can check the meta-analysis down below. So the first study comes from Duncan et al. 2009, and they gave the participants a placebo pill, just an empty pill, but said that it was caffeine. So they told them that it was caffeine, which should increase their performance, and then they tested the performance in the leg extension. This is a very popular exercise for studies. And what did they find out? They found out that those who believed that they took caffeine, but it was a placebo pill, increased their performance by 23.8%. Just because they thought that they had taken a caffeine pill, their performance increased by 23.8%. With an empty pill. That's just mind-blowing. Okay, next one. Pires et al. 2018. They did pretty much the same thing, but for cyclists, and they found that the performance increased 10.4%. With an empty pill, once again. Okay, next one, Pollo et al. 2008, and it's a similar study to the first one. They gave the participants a placebo pill and told them it was caffeine, and their performance increased by 11.4% on the leg extension. Okay, 11.4%. But they got tricky with this one. They actually called the participants multiple times. The first time they increased their performance by 11% with the placebo pill. So the participants started believing that, okay, this really works. So they called the participants once again, and they said that they were doing the same weight, but the researchers actually changed the weight. So instead of doing 100 kilos like the first time, they were doing 80, but thought they were doing 100. So they thought, whoa, the caffeine pill really works because this feels so light today. Last time 100 kilos was really heavy, and now it feels really light. But they were actually using 80 kilos. And they went home, they came back, and they did that 100 kilos again, the real 100 kilos. The rationale on the researcher side was they're gonna think that it works so well that their performance on the 100 kilos is gonna increase like crazy. And increase like crazy it did. Their performance, when they got back to do the real 100 kilos, went up by 25%. Just for a sugar pill. So the more the participants believed that the sugar pill worked, the more it did work. It's insane. Okay, next study is for all the runners out there. It's from McClung and Collins 2007, and they used a balanced placebo design to investigate the placebo and true effect of sodium bicarbonate on running. So they got really tricky on this one. They gave some participants sodium bicarbonate, which does increase your performance, and they told them it was a placebo. They just outright told them it's a placebo, but it wasn't. It was sodium bicarbonate. To another group, they gave them a placebo, but told them it was sodium bicarbonate. So they inverted. And what happened? Well, the group they got the placebo but thought was sodium bicarbonate actually increased their performance. The group that got sodium bicarbonate but thought it was a placebo decreased their performance. So here you have a supplement that is proven to work, and when people take it believing that it's a placebo, it doesn't work. Now, the increases weren't really that big. We're talking about a 1.7% increase in performance and a 0.3% decrease, but that's still a large effect. Okay, and for the next one we've got, and I gotta read this, Calasantes et al. 2007, and they gave weightlifters amino acids, which weren't amino acids, were really a placebo, but they told them it was amino acids. And what do you think it happened? Their performance increased by 11%. So basically, because people thought that they were taking BCAAs, which are proven to not really work in increasing your performance, they have other uses, their performance got better 11% from a sugar pill. So the power of our mind is unbelievable. The researcher Greg Nuckols says that about 1/2 to 2/3 of the effect are attributable to expectancy, and about 1/3 to 1/2 of the effect are attributable to actual physiological effects of caffeine. That is just mind-blowing, the power of our minds. And you want to know the best? This is not some mental psychological thing. There are actually physiological things, like certain chemicals and all, that are emitted in our body when we take something and we believe that it will make something, that it will increase our performance. This is physiological, and that's just so fascinating. I just can't wrap my head around this. So thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you like the video, and if you want to take some supplements that actually work, scientifically proven, take something like a protein powder from Viva Life, and you can use my code RP5 to get 10% off. They just came out with their affordable protein, and it's all carbon neutral, compostable package, organic, heavy metal tested, and it's the only plant-based protein on the top 10 lab-dirt proteins in the world. So you know it's the highest quality available, and it's protein, so we know how it works. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I'm gonna see you, well, in the next video. Peace!